If you're a homeowner in the Woodlands, Texas, well, I know the value of your home. On today's video, we're gonna talk about the market update for March of 2026 and how it has affected your home's value. The first thing we need to do is talk about what has happened in February of 2026. So this data is going to include every type of property in the Woodlands: single family homes, luxury homes, townhouses, and even a few condos. So in the month of February, we had 93 homes sell. The average price point for all of those was $610,000. The average price per square foot was $220, and it actually sold at a 97% list price to sales price. Something that's interesting that was a little bit longer than January is that the average days on market was actually 66 days, just over 2 months. And remember, anything that is under 3 months is actually still a seller's market. I do want to give us a reference point though. We need to look back at 2025. In 2025, there were 118 homes that sold. The average price point was $705,000, and the average price per square foot was $236, with 39 days on market. So February of 2025 was actually a better month than February of 2026. Now, I like to break data down even further, and so I want to focus for a little bit on homes that were just over $1 million. So anything that sold in the Woodlands over $1 million. There were 16 listings in February that sold. Now, the median sales price for these homes was actually $2.4 million. The median price per square foot was $345. There was a 95% list price to sales price with 15 days on market. Now, these homes over $1 million, the average square footage of the size of the home was 5,800 square feet. Let's pause here for a second and look back to 2025. In 2025, everything over $1 million, we had 21 homes sell. Those homes averaged 4,500 square feet if we look at the size of those homes. $362 per square foot with 98% sales price to list price, with days on market being 22. One of the biggest differences in this data set, whenever we look at the 2 years, is gonna first be the average price per square foot. It's quite different, and the average size of the home, 4,500 versus 5,800 square feet, the difference between the two. So really, that is actually why the price per square foot was so much higher in 2025, was because you have a smaller home. I call it the Costco effect. When you have a larger house or you're buying something in bulk, you actually get a break in the price per square foot. The more you have, the less it is per unit. Smaller homes still have to have foundation and roof covering and a pool, so therefore, that all things kind of being held equal, that price per square foot is often boosted. So if we were to really compare apples to apples here, the market for the million and above was actually pretty stagnant whenever we look kind of year over year. Okay, if you stuck around through all that, I do want to give you some practical takeaways. One, the market is hot. Homes are selling quickly. If you're thinking about listing your home, we want to make sure it's prepared properly, right? Buyers are aware, they are being picky. They're not just totally jumping on whatever home comes available, because we do see a few of those lagging, some of those listings that are selling are kind of driving that average days on market up a little bit more. So it's important that your home is prepped, it's prepared, small upgrades in certain areas are done correctly so it's attractive to buyers and they can move right in. Now, if you want more information on what's the right upgrades to do, you want to consult with us, reach out. Right? You can scan this QR code on our screen. It's going to take you to our website where we can start that conversation and help assist you so you can maximize your sales price, reduce the amount of showings that you have to have, and ultimately make the most amount of money. My name is Chase with the Giles Real Estate Team, and we sell the Woodlands. Reach out to us, and we'd love to have that conversation. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you on the next video.